Hello children. Today let us learn the yes or no questions. What are yes or no questions? Those questions for which the answer is either yes or no are called yes or no questions. Yes or no questions start with an auxiliary verb followed by the subject and then the main verb. So firstly we need to identify the auxiliary verb in order to make a yes or no question. Now look at the example here. They are coming. Here they is a subject, are is the auxiliary verb and coming is the main verb. Auxiliary verb is nothing but the verb which gives us an idea about the tense. Now are gives an idea about the tense, that is the present tense. Coming is the action, that is the main verb. Now how to make a yes or no question for this statement? Yes, we follow this format, that is first the auxiliary verb, then the subject and then the main verb. So the question form for this statement is, are they coming? Are the auxiliary verb, they the subject and coming the main verb. Let me give you some examples in present tense. You are stitching clothes. This may be asked as a question this way, are you stitching clothes? He is lifting the bag. The yes or no question for this is he lifting the bag? She has cooked biryani. For that, the question version is, has she cooked biryani? They have washed the clothes. For that, the yes or no question is, have they washed the clothes? And look children, for all these questions, the answer may either be yes or no. So take for example the last one, have they washed the clothes? The answer might be, yes they have washed the clothes or no they have not washed the clothes. Apart from this, we do not have any other answer. Hence they are called yes or no questions. On to the past tense. She was coming. The question is, was she coming? You were running. The question format is, were you running? They had gone away. For that, the question might be, had they gone away? I was sitting. The question may be, was I sitting? And generally, as we do not ask ourselves a question, the question may be, were you sitting? So, both are possible. None of them is incorrect. Both are applicable. On to the future tense, a few examples. She will come tomorrow. The question format would be, will she come tomorrow? It may rain tomorrow. Here children, you should not use may it rain tomorrow. It is future tense, hence we go with the will only. So it is, will it rain tomorrow? I will be writing exam tomorrow. The question might be, will I be writing exam tomorrow? I will have completed this work by next week. The question format is, will I have completed this work by next week? And you can also say, will you have completed this work by next week? Both are possible. And look children, sometimes the auxiliary verbs are not easily visible. We ought to find them out. Now let me explain this to you. In simple present and past tense, we see the auxiliary verbs do, does and did hidden in the main verb. In that case, we need to find them out and then use the auxiliary verb and the main verb separately. Now look at the example here. He writes neatly. Now there is only one verb, writes. And now we ought to find out what is the auxiliary verb and what is the main verb. Look children, writes is nothing but does plus write. Here the auxiliary verb is does and the main verb is write. So the question format is, does he write neatly? On to the second example. Children play happily. Here we have only one verb. We have to make an auxiliary verb and a main verb. So we go and analyze the play. Play is nothing but do plus play. Hence the question format here is, do children play happily? I ran very fast. Here ran is the past tense. Here the hidden auxiliary verb is did, or the verb root is did. Ran is nothing but did plus run. So the question format is, did you run very fast? Or else, did I run very fast? Both are applicable. So when the auxiliary verbs are not given, we need to analyze what is a hidden auxiliary verb, find it out and then write it. Has, have and had. These are some peculiar verbs. These exist both as a main verb and as an auxiliary verb. Now look children, how we have to find out whether it is used as a main verb or as an auxiliary verb is, when there is some main verb beside it, it acts as an auxiliary verb. When there is no main verb beside it, it acts as a main verb. Now let me explain it to you. She has planted the saplings. Here you have has as auxiliary verb and planted as a main verb. So you have no problem. Immediately we can make the question, has she planted the saplings? Now we come to the next example with the same has. She has a diamond earring. Now look at this sentence. There is no verb beside has. Hence it is a main verb. Now we need to analyze what is the auxiliary verb hidden inside it. Yes, has is nothing but does plus have. Hence the question would be such way, does she have a diamond earring? Look children, has, have and had show possessiveness, or someone owns something. Something belongs to someone. So that time we use has, have or had, apart from using it for perfect tenses. Next example. They have prepared for the exam. Here have is followed by a main verb. Hence it is easy for us to make the question here. That is, have they prepared for the exam? Yes. And now I have another example with the same have. They have a tractor. Now do we have a main verb beside it? No. So we have to find out what is the auxiliary verb hidden inside it. Have is nothing but do plus have. Hence the question goes this way. Do they have a tractor? On to the next verb, that is had. Look at the example here. He had gone to the terrace. Now it's easier for you because here had is the auxiliary verb and gone is the main verb. So we can easily make the question here. Had he gone to the terrace? Now with the same had, I have another example. Shaker had a Rolex watch. Now do we have a main verb here? Yes, we have had as a main verb. Do we have an auxiliary verb here? We have it hidden. We have to find it out. What is the auxiliary verb? Had is nothing but did plus have. So did is auxiliary verb and have is the main verb. So the question for this statement is, did Shaker have a Rolex watch? Hope you all understood how to make yes or no questions. Thank you children, And for further updates, kindly subscribe our channel. Thank you and have a blessed day.